Hey, this is Lauren Daigle, and this is your 1-minute devotional. So I've been reading recently in Judges, and it talks about how there was this man by the name of Gideon. Gideon is a legend in my book because not only did the Lord give him direction, but he took time to receive God's word and really marinate on it, really even challenge it in a way. We know the story where he lays out the fleece. He says, God, I just want to make sure that I am hearing you correctly. A lot of people can look at that and say, oh, Gideon was a fearful man, but I don't think that was the case. I think Gideon was someone who wanted to hear the heart of God and hear his intentionality in every single thing that God was saying to him. He wanted to approach it with tender reverence, and because of that, he laid out his fleece. He said, if the ground's wet, let the fleece be dry. If the fleece is wet, let the ground be dry. And this was his way of saying, God, I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you. Go further along, all of a sudden, Gideon is facing war. And he goes into battle, and God says, I know that you have 30,000 men, but I want to decrease your army. And he's like, oh, Lord, you're stripping me of everything that I have. Why? And he said, because I want my glory to be shown. So here's Gideon. Everything, all of his assets, all of his resources are being dwindled to a sheer. And then the miraculous happens. God shows up. The enemy is confused. It says they were running around in their camps confused, and they ended up overtaking them. So Gideon succeeded, right? The Lord came through for him with nothing. And I want to just encourage every person out there that might be looking at their finances, might be looking at their resources, might be looking at job opportunities, might be looking at health situations, and say, God, I feel like you've absolutely stripped me of every single thing that I have. Why am I in this scenario? What is going on in my heart? What is going on in my life? Where are you? Just remember, at the final hour, God has this amazing way of showing up right on time, bringing victory, bringing his glory to the forefront of the story, and really showing that he is for you, never against you. Don't cling to the things of this world, because Gideon had the opportunity to cling to his army and say, God, I know that you said to do this, but I'm not going to get rid of any more men. I need them in battle. Instead of choosing the route of fear, he said, God, even with nothing, I still trust you. I still trust your plan. And it was a beautiful plan indeed. So be encouraged today.
You were expecting somebody else? Well, in the meantime, why don't you subscribe and check out my new content right here. And if you're waiting for Lauren, well, that's as good as it gets for now.